welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an Empties video. I have not done an Empties video. Okay, let me take that back. I have not posted an Empties video in a really long time. I filmed one, but I completely lost the footage. So that's never going to go up because by the time I realized I lost the footage, I had already stupidly thrown or recycled everything away. So and that was a big Empties video. So it's been quite a while since I actually posted one, but I do have quite a bit of stuff that's been accumulating. Skincare and a little bit of makeup, a couple of body care. So we're just gonna go through it real quick because I think y'all like these kind of videos. I do, because it shows what people actually use. They've used it all up, so I can give you a valid, genuine review of the product if I haven't already. So I have two separate, I have a tote and then like a regular Kroger sack, because that's just how I roll, filled up with products. I finished the Herbivore Phoenix Regenerating Facial Oil. I got this well over a year ago at one of the Ebates sales. I liked it just fine. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. I don't know that I have noticed any difference since stopping using it, because you know a lot of times with skincare you won't really know how well it works until you're not using it anymore. And I haven't noticed a huge difference, but I do know that Herbivore is as organic and natural as can possibly be, at least natural. I'm not sure about organic. So, you know, it's a good line to look into. This is a Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist. I can't recommend this only because it was $25 for this tiny little 1.6 ounce bottle. A very thick spray because it was almost a jelly consistency. I just don't feel like it did much, so it's definitely not my favorite spray. Another mist I used up is the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. I did like this one. I use this one a lot. This one migrated from my vanity up here to my bathroom downstairs, and it's what I would spray my face with before I put my hyaluronic acid on, because I always do some kind of mist, and I did really like that one. I think it's relatively inexpensive too for how much product you get. I finished up some Shiseido cotton pads, as I do in every single video. I will never be without those so long as I am able to buy them. They are amazing. A lipstick. Rarely do I finish up a lipstick because I have so many lipsticks. This one I did, and I promptly repurchased because it's one of my very favorites. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW. So I could have probably scraped some more out of the bullet, but I didn't. I think I just wanted an excuse to buy another one, honestly. But it's very nude, as you can tell, because it's barely coming across on camera. But it's a very pinky nude, the kind of color that Kim KW is known for. And that's my color. I'm a very nude lip type of person, and I do prefer on me the more pink undertones than the peach undertones. All right, these are a few foundations that I used up in my kit. The Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani. I finished two colors, 8 and 5.5, and the MAC Pro Longwear in NC37. So, foundations. I have not repurchased the Armani yet because honestly, I'm so stuck on another foundation that I'll get to on what's in my kit video that I just don't think I need it. This is the Replenix Enriched Nighttime Biotherapy Moisturizer. Doesn't say moisturizer, but that's what it is. I got this on premierlook.com, and it's got niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, green tea, polyphenols, and peptides. Really good, very strong, heavy moisturizer. If you have super dry skin, you will like this, I think. And it does have that kind of Kate Somerville-esque type pump. There's bells going on downstairs. I don't know why. So it tells you exactly how much. I just used one pump, and that's more than enough to cover my face. So I did enjoy that. I just didn't repurchase it because I'm always getting different moisturizers. Speaking of a moisturizer, this is the Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. I feel like I show one of these deluxe samples in every single one of my empties, and I finally broke down and got the full size. This is my all-time favorite daytime moisturizer, hands down. Nothing compares on my skin. It really tones down the redness. It smooths out my skin like no other, and it works so wonderfully under SPF and makeup. So I cannot stress how much I love the Ren Evercalm Day Cream. I finished up a Skin Medica Vitamin C and E Complex. If you don't know, Skin Medica is one of my absolute favorite skincare brands, and the Vitamin C and E Complex is my absolute favorite vitamin C on the market. I like the way it works, and I like the way it feels. It's not tacky or sticky. It sinks in really fast. So I promptly bought a backup before I ran out of this because I didn't want to be without it. And I finished up a L'Oreal Voluminous primer. I'm about to finish up another one. This used to be my favorite. It may still be my favorite, but I did just order the Jane Iredale primer, which I have heard nothing but good things about. A friend of mine uses it, and her lashes are so long, and she does not use a lash serum. She attributes it to the Jane Iredale primer because it supposedly has a lash growth serum within it. So I did want to try that one too, but I always go through the L'Oreal Voluminous, and it really is wonderful for the price. So now we're getting into this Big Daddy, which is what I keep down next to my bathroom or like in the cabinet. And this has got a lot of big stuff in it. So I finished up a couple of body creams. I finished up the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. This is the jumbo size. This is like the third jumbo size that we've gone through. And this one is, it was worn off, but I think it was just the whip, Pure Vanilla Bean. And then the Brazilian Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I think I'm the only one on the planet who's not head over heels for this cream. It's very thick. It takes a long time to rub in. And I'm not the biggest fan of the scent. I don't know why. It's nice, but it's a little overpowering. I do like how if I were to wear it before the gym, it would kind of come through softly in that way. But other than that, it wasn't my favorite. This still, hands down, is my absolute favorite body butter in a tub. I have yet to find anything better. Chad is hooked on it now. That's why we buy the Big Daddy tubs from QVC, and we go through them very quickly. In fact, he put that in the Empties, and I could probably still get some out of it, but that is hands down my absolute favorite body butter. I went through a couple of toners. I had finished up my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner, and for some reason, even though this is my favorite, I wanted to try something different. So I got the Avène Gentle Toning Lotion. Not my favorite. This one I've heard really good things about. It says it's wonderful for sensitive skin. It has a very strong fragrance in it. Like a very strong fragrance that is not natural. No one can convince me that the fragrance that's in this is natural. It's very perfumey, and it just wasn't my favorite. Plus, it's 6.7 ounces for $20, whereas the Kiehl's Ultra Facial is 8.4 ounces for $16. I repurchased this, and then that's what I'm currently using because I have not found any toner that I like better than this. I just think that that's the best. Very moisturizing, not thin, doesn't have any added fragrance to it. I really like it. I have finished up a ton of stuff lately. I'm so impressed with myself. Okay, so I finished up quite a few cleansing oil / cleansing balms, which is the first step in my cleansing routine. I always do one of those to take off my makeup, and then I go in with a second cleanse to actually clean my face. So I went through the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. This is okay. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I just don't think it's worth the money. I didn't find it to be any better than other oils that I've tried, so it's not going to be one that I repurchase. I finished 2 balms. The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is not my favorite as well. I have like 2 of these. In fact, I have another one downstairs I haven't even used yet. Am I even in focus? I have one downstairs I haven't even used yet, but I don't buy these. They come in like sets or gift with purchase or something. Somehow I accumulate a ton of them. So it's okay. Again, not my favorite. This one I really actually did like, especially for the price. It's the Hamish All Clean Balm. One of my lovely subscribers recommended this to me when I was talking about cleansing balms, probably in my last Empties video. You can get it on Amazon. I think it was like $14. It lasted me a really long time. It comes with a nice spatula and the top to be able to scoop your product out with. I liked it. I mean, I think I'm more of an oil type person versus a balm. I think that's going to be my preference because the matte cleansing oil is still hands down my favorite. I just ordered a set that has a small one of the Kiehl's because I love everything else from Kiehl's that I've tried that I wanted to try that cleansing oil. I just feel like oils are a preference for me. I finished up a Bioderma Sensibio H2O. I carry this or something equivalent in my kit for the first step in a client's face process. I always make sure, I don't care if they told me they just washed their face, I will still go in with some kind of micellar water. And this is my favorite that I've used so far. I'm currently using the It Cosmetics micellar water. I still prefer this one, so this will be the one that I repurchased. I finished another one of my Sephora waterproof eye makeup removers. I think this is in every single Empties video, at least one, if not 2. My favorite all time. If you don't know, eye makeup remover, nothing compares, especially for the price. I just finished this up like 2 days ago, I think. And this is the SkinMedica HA5 Rejuvenating Hydrator. This is the hyaluronic acid that I have been using for quite some time. I bought the SkinCeuticals HA Accelerator just because I like to try things different. But, you know, I think every time I've tried things different, I end up going back to SkinMedica. But since I've used the SkinCeuticals, I do like that as well. It's a very different consistency. So if you're not big on like dimethicone type silicone consistencies, you're going to prefer the SkinCeuticals to this, because this is a very primer type consistency. I finished up another IS Clinical Youth Serum. I think this is probably my third one that I've gone through. And this is the Peptide Growth Factor Serum from IS Clinical, or Is Clinical. I don't know which one to say. I decided to actually break down and get the Big Daddy SkinMedica TNS Serum for the first time ever. I can't believe I waited so long after I finished this one. So that's what I'm working on now. And I think I do like it better because it's more expensive and it's SkinMedica, and just nothing lasts or performs better on my skin than SkinMedica is what I have found. I finished, this was in a favorites video, and I think that I put it in here in case I didn't mention it in a favorites, but one of the Caviar Anti-Aging Alterna Moisture Shampoo sets that I got from Sephora. I have since bought the Big Daddy Jumbo sizes from the Ulta 20% off event because I just had to. I mean, it was silly not to take advantage of that sale, and like I've said many times before, that is the best shampoo and conditioner for my hair. I finished the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. This is the smaller one that came in with the double duo set that was at the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So I still have another one that's twice this size to get through. This lasted me at least, I just finished it and I got it in July. So 7 months. No, 5 months. Okay. 5 months, but still using it every single day. Really good. I finished up another Brazilians Plus Self Tanner from Tarte. This is my self tanner of choice. It's super natural. I'm not one to get like super dark with a self tanner. I don't think it looks right on me. I still use this on my décolleté and arms in the winter just because most of my foundations are self tanner shades, and it just makes it easier to not have to darken them. Plus, I like a little bit of color because I can get super white, and there's nothing wrong with being super white. I just feel like I look better with a little bit of color. So I continue to use this. This is probably the fourth one I've gone through, and obviously I do have one that I have already opened as a backup. I finished the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate Oil. This is one of the smaller versions that came in like a set. The set that I just mentioned having the cleansing oil in from Kiehl's also has the full size of this. I love this oil. I love oils in general. I've spoken about my Beautycounter oils. I've spoken about these. I've spoken about the RMS Beauty oil. I love oils. I use different ones every single day, but I did really enjoy this one. So I'm glad that it came in the repurchased set. I can't believe I only have one of these in here, but it's my Ulta MD UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44. I think I had 2 in my last Empties video that I didn't post. Again, if you're new, this is my all-time favorite sunscreen. This has to be at least the 14th bottle that I've gone through. I use it every single day. Rain, shine, snow, sleet, anything. It doesn't matter what it's doing outside. It doesn't even really matter if I'm going outside. Just the off chance that I might be going to the mailbox is reason enough for me to put on SPF. So I use it every single day. Speaking of SPFs, these two I wanted to show you because I did really like them. I just don't think quality-wise and percentage-wise for the actual sun protection ingredients that they're still going to beat my Ulta MD, but I do really like them. I think I got this in a Derm Store Beauty Fix box. It's the MD Solar Sciences Mineral Tinted Cream SPF 30. I loved the tint of this. I loved how it laid on my skin. It really worked as a primer. I did not use a primer on the days that I used that because I didn't need to. This one is another tinted sunscreen that I really liked, and another reason I'm not getting this is because it's just more expensive per ounce than the Ulta MD, but it's the Ebates Daily Shield Lotion Tinted SPF 50. I really did like this stuff. Really liked it, and if you want to try something different, I highly recommend it. I got this as a sample with one of my Premier Look orders, so you can get it on premierlook.com. I did really like that. We're getting to the bottom, I promise. 4 more things. I finished up my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Line Serum. This I use underneath my eye cream every morning. it's probably, I'm on my 3rd or 4th bottle right now. I feel like it makes a difference in how my under eyes look. When I used my first bottle, it was like an instant overnight change in my under eyes. I know a lot of y'all have gotten this because of my recommendation and have also had great results with it. So I just continue to purchase it because I do really think it gives me results. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I'm never without one of these, whether it's the big one, whether it's the small one. I use it once a week. It's a 2-minute facial. It's a chemical and physical exfoliator, and I just really think it helps keep my skin smooth. I'm all about acids. I'm all about chemical exfoliators, and the physical aspect of this is not so overbearing that it's going to tear your skin or be harmful to it, so I just really love it. This is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. I've talked about how much I love this. I have it in my hair right now because I just washed my hair last night. It's long. It's in desperate need of a cut. So it's laying really flat on my head. And this stuff works wonders to give a little bit of texture and volume. It's not so much where it doesn't look normal, but it's just enough to make it look like I have a little grit and volume to my hair when otherwise I really don't. I've since bought the Duo that's got this size and the full size, so I'm working on the full size right now. But I really like that size for travel. I take it with me all the time. And then this last thing is the New Lash Enhancing Serum. And this is one of the 2 that came in the Duo, again, at the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And this is the bigger of the 2, so I'm working on the smaller one. I don't know whether I'm still going to use it after that. I may try something else. I may try the Rodan and Fields, because I feel like people really act like that's just the bee's knees. I don't know. My lashes go in spurts where, sorry, this sweater is really itching the back of my neck. My lashes go in spurts, so they'll be voluminous and wonderful and touching my brows when I open my eyes, and then 2 weeks later they'll be super short and stumpy again. And I know that's normal, but I just feel like the spurts are more often lately than they had been. I have no idea whether it has anything to do with that or whether it just has something to do with my whacked out hormones. There's really no telling. But nonetheless, I still have another whole one to get through, so that's what I'm using for the time being. Now that I just talked a mile a minute, I know I did, even though I've been talking for 21 minutes, I think I'm done. I think I'm through everything. Crazy. I won't throw everything away until I make sure I know that I haven't lost this footage. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, found some new products you might want to try, or maybe you have some of these products and you haven't pulled them out in a while and you thought, maybe I should get those out and try them. Either way, I don't care if you don't have these products. Hopefully it was entertaining nonetheless. So be sure and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future videos, and hit that notification bell, because I know on my personal feed I'm not seeing a lot of the people that I subscribe to, and I would hate for that to happen for my videos for y'all, so be sure and hit that notification bell. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.